You know how much I love Gourmand perfumes, and I'm very excited to be reviewing 5 of Vivamor's newest creations for you. This is an entirely gourmand collection. You have notes here like caramel, popcorn, boozy notes, fruits, pancakes, maple syrup, some really interesting combinations that I absolutely am obsessed with. This was gifted to me at Sun Explore, this discovery set. There is currently a promotion going on for it if you want to purchase it yourself, but I want to say, of course, this goes without saying, they did give this to me, but my opinions are my own. So with that being said, if this is your first time watching my channel, hello, my name is Anya. I love perfumes and I post on this channel every single Wednesday along with bonus videos in between. So if you're interested in seeing my videos, definitely stick around, hit the subscribe button, like this video, and yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. But let's get into this because there's so many amazing perfumes I need to tell you about. I like every single one of these perfumes. Some of these I absolutely love, but there's not one fragrance in this set that I don't like. So I'm just gonna go through these because this is a very impressive collection, and I don't say that lightly. So I'm going to start off with arguably one of my absolute favorites. I'm just going to go from left to right. This is Choco exclusive. Now, when I first saw this fragrance in the set, didn't really know anything about it. I was kind of like saying in my head, another chocolate fragrance. Okay, another chocolate fragrance. All right, I'll smell it. But this is like one of my favorites in the collection, and again, I don't say that lightly because I have a lot of chocolate fragrances, and I've gotten to the point where I'm very picky with my chocolate perfumes. I have chocolate perfumes with fruits. I have chocolate perfumes that are more milky. I have them with vanillas, more powdery. There's so many options and so many that have already been done before, but this is so interesting. So let me tell you the notes right here. Top notes: Sicilian blood orange and Calabrian bergamot. Heart notes of dark chocolate and African coffee absolute. And then base notes of pancake accord, maple syrup, and Madagascar vanilla. So you get that nice zesty opening, all right? But then the dry down is absolutely fascinating. First off, you get the dark chocolate and you get the coffee, which is a combination that I just love and frankly isn't done a lot or done enough in perfumery, because you get a lot of like milky vanillas, but you don't get dark chocolate with coffee, which is a combination that I just love. Chef's kiss right there. The pancakes accord, it's not super overt, but it kind of lends a bit of like a fluffiness to the scent that makes it a little bit more unique and kind of like it makes you want to smell it again. This is like a very unique take. And again, that's kind of hard to do. You don't typically get a unique smelling chocolate perfume nowadays. It's kind of hard to do that. And the maple syrup here, it's more like it's definitely not overtaking the perfume. And maple syrup is one of those fragrance notes that can just as easily overtake an entire fragrance's composition. Here it's a slight accent. So you have the chocolate, a bit of that coffee, the pancake accord that makes it fluffy, and then a touch of that maple syrup. It very much is featured in the dry down, and it just makes it so indulgent. I'm kind of obsessed with this fragrance. So I checked, and the bottles are $125 for a good gourmand fragrance. That is excellent pricing. So yeah, I would say this is going on the wish list, most definitely. Choco exclusive, I was blown away by that one. Next up is Caramel Pop, and I have already sprayed these ahead of time. Some of them I have sprayed several times over the past few days, and I sprayed them in the little box, so I'm just going to smell that so I get the dry down. This one is really, really good if you are a fan of caramel. I've kind of not been obsessed with caramel lately. I do like it as a gourmand note, but it's not like my super, super favorite. So I really like this one. Am I as obsessed with this one as with Choco Exclusive? Probably not. But this is a really good caramel scent. And in the opening, you get a very photorealistic caramel. However, the dry down, you get a super realistic popcorn. Like, I'm talking very photorealistic. So when we think of caramel and popcorn, we often think of Churros of 71 by Sol de Janeiro. That one is more of like a nutty fragrance, actually, comparing to this one. This one is photorealistic popcorn. So the notes are caramelized popcorn, accord, and Italian bergamot on the top, heart notes of roasted chestnuts, caramel, and orchid, and then base notes of Madagascar and vanilla bourbon absolute, Laotian benzoin, and Virginian cedarwood. So it's a different direction. I love the chestnuts here. And yeah, it just smells like a photorealistic popcorn in the dry down. That's what I get at least. But it's not too sweet. So I would say the opening is kind of like what took me back. I was like, do I really think I'd wear this like actually all the time? Probably not. But then the dry down, I was like, hold up, I kind of really like the way they've done the popcorn there. So yeah, that was Caramel Pop. I really like that one. I think it's quite lovely. Sweet Sin. I really like this one as well. So if you like boozy fruits, if you like apricot and you really like your boozy fragrances, this is an excellent option. It smells similar to Dolce Diablo without the chocolate. So let's get into the notes. And I'm not saying they're they're the same fragrances, but they're kind of like similar scent profiles. They're not copies of each other at all. I'm just giving you a sense of what they smell like. So top notes: dried apricot and peach. Heart notes: rum absolute, Brazilian tonka bean, and Indian benzoin. And then base notes: Madagascar vanilla, Indonesian patchouli, and white musk. I love the booziness here, and it's a very photorealistic apricot. It's a boozy peach, but not too much. It's very easy to go overboard on a peach scent to the point that it becomes overwhelming for some people. Here, they don't do that. It's so well executed. I really, really like this one. I would say this is less indulgent than Dolce Diablo. Dolce Diablo, don't get me wrong, I love that fragrance. I have a decant of it. It's so expensive. I don't know if I'd actually ever buy the bottle because it's an indulgent fragrance that is a little bit pricey. However, this is $125. That's pretty excellent. And yeah, I would say like this is if you're looking for like some higher end gourmand fragrances, like fragrances that smell higher end, but are really affordable. This is terrific. And yeah, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but this Discovery set is on sale right now. Um, that is phenomenal. I love that. Okay. I skipped over Dubai Reverie. By the way, they have the fragrance cards in the Discovery set, so you can actually read all the notes. Dubai Reverie, I really, really like. It's not my favorite one, but keep in mind, I really like all of these. This one is really nice, but it's not my absolute favorite. So if I had to choose one that I would probably not get, it would be this one. This has notes of Spanish clementine, lychee, and blackcurrant at the top, heart notes of ginger, Madagascar, vanilla cream, and then base notes are Virginian cedarwood, Haitian vetiver, amber, and white musk. This is the least gourmand option out of all of them because ginger isn't typically considered like as photorealistic of a gourmand. It's more like an accent note, but here it kind of like lends a bit of softness. The lychee here is not too tart. It's really pretty. It's a subtler perfume. I would say if you had to choose one fragrance to blind buy and gift someone, Dubai Reverie would probably be the most reliable because it's very unisex. The lychees here is not it's not overtly leaning in any one direction. It's very pretty. I really like this scent. It's like your perfect everyday scent. So I would say this one is the least literal out of all of these, but it still smells really pretty. If you want a lychee, but you don't want something that's too overtly tart, this is a really good option to try out. Um, but yeah, I think so far, yeah, these are just like really, really, really pretty. Then we have Vanilla Vice. This is another one that I'm very blown away by. I know chocolate and vanilla, it sounds basic, but those are the two fragrance notes that typically are done so often. And I was kind of like, I went into this experience when I first got the set, when I first opened it a few days ago. I went into this kind of thinking, okay, so those are going to be probably the two most typical ones. But honestly, those are the two fragrances that I love the most because the way they have done these it's new, it's different, and that's really hard to do. So especially with so many vanillas out there. Geez, like I mean, you know how it is. If you're a vanilla lover, there's so many different ones to choose from, and the way this is done is so different. So let's get into the notes. We have top notes of cognac, absolute, and almond. Heart notes of heliotrope, suede, and incense, and then base notes of Brazilian tonka bean, Madagascar vanilla, and ambergris. I love this. I really love this. So there are a few notes in here that really make this interpretation of vanilla quite memorable to my nose. First, we have that booziness. That adds a little bit of complexity. However, what really takes it over the edge, in my opinion, is the addition of that suede. That just adds a velvetyness to it that makes it darker, but not too much. This is just done very well. You have the sweetness of the vanilla, you have that booziness, and then you have the suede. It's almost like you're in a bar, like you're in a speakeasy, and you have a glass of liquor in your hand, and you're maybe wearing something vanilla, but then you have like a suede outfit, like a suede accent. That's what I'm getting. It's very, very unisex. I think honestly, all of these are, well, okay, you know what? You can wear whatever you want to wear, but if I had to like be a little bit more specific, I would say Vanilla Vice is a very unisex take on vanilla. I think it would smell great on whoever. Sweet Sin and Caramel Pop, those might lean a little bit more traditionally feminine. But honestly, wear whatever you want to wear. These fragrances would smell good on absolutely anyone. So if I had to choose one, I mean, we started off with one of my favorites, Choco Exclusive. I think Vanilla Vice is a very close second. Um, let's see, Sweet Sin, I really, really like because of that apricot. I'm a sucker for apricot. Then Caramel Pop because I was actually really surprised about how much I like that popcorn. Because sometimes I don't love a lot of caramel. I used to really love caramel when I first started getting into fragrances, but now I think I kind of got a little bit bored and I wanted to go for some other scent profiles, like some other gourmand scent profiles. But I really like that. And then Dubai Reverie. I like that one. I don't love it as much as some of the other ones. So yes, I'm really excited about all of these. When I was gifted this set, I opened them, I tried them out. I was thinking, okay, this is good. But I was kind of like apprehensive about how much the full bottles would cost. But then I checked and I saw it was like $125. I was like, this is fantastic. So that makes me feel really good about recommending these because not only is the quality really up there, it's also really affordable. So that's it for this video. Thank you again, Vivamor, for gifting me this set. I absolutely love these fragrances and I'm so happy to have experienced them. Let me know if you have tried this set, if you're interested in trying this out, or if any of these fragrances speak to you. But yeah, thank you so much for watching till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful, and I'll see you next time. Bye.